Getting kind of dark here, but you know I work till dark. I'm hoping that I can just push them through, then come over here and pick them up and drag them back. Nothing ever goes that easy. I might try to flick that one over. Not sure about that. So let me see how they push first. I guess I better make sure I turn the camera on because I'm pretty senile about that. Yeah, I got it going. I'm getting better. Yeah, right. Definitely in the way. I got to come in from this angle, so I guess I'll put you up here. I don't think I'm going to crash you up here. I'm hoping this won't get in the way. I should probably push it, but then I'd have to move the camera and all that kind of stuff. Let me see what I can do of getting these out. Kind of made a mess of the ground, but I don't really care down in here a whole lot. I don't think you guys, yeah, you could have probably saw me pushing along. He didn't want to jump on there real fast, but I'll come down afterwards with that machine and just kind of smash all this down. It'll be fine. Tree of heaven, tree of heaven. Whoops, you ain't even seeing. Tree of heaven, all that. Now there's another poplar in there. I'll be damned. I didn't remember having all that poplar. That might be for the next go round. I'm gonna get this sawed up, clean up the ends. You can see once again how that end cleaned up. Have to get some of that poison ivy off of there. We're heading back to the sawmill. So that's where you'll see me next. I don't know if you guys can see it. Here we work till dark, and it's getting pretty dark out here. Not dark enough that I can't see what I'm doing. That's the big one, the first one. These are the other two. I'm going to try to strip the bark off of these and see how it does at stripping the bark. Trim up the ends and measure it to make them all about the same. I'll probably do some of that tomorrow. I'm going to play with the bark a little bit now. I can see all right, but you guys, it's just not going to make a video. That's why I didn't even think about sawing these tonight. With all the cloud covers and stuff like that, you wouldn't see it. Now, the reason I'm taking the bark off is because I'm a dummy. No, the bark is full of dirt. You can't see it from that little bit of dragging. It's full of dirt. And number two, it's got poison ivy, which is my biggest reason. If I can get it off, I'm going to take it off, because that poison ivy, if I'm hitting it with that saw blade, it's just throwing tons of poison ivy particles all over me. And so that's kind of the biggest reason. Poison ivy and I don't get along real well, but if you know, pay attention to it and kind of give it respect, then maybe I'll be all right. So anyhow, I'm going to play with the bark a little bit. Like I said, this is not dark particularly here for me, but it is for you guys. So take off your sunglasses next time. See ya. Camera's actually going good. Hi guys. My name's John. Welcome to Friggin' Jeep. I'm glad you came along. We're going to get this naked poplar on the sawmill somehow today. I got to get it metal detected. I got to get a couple little things off of it. Oh, there's a kitty cat over there. I don't know. Did you see that kitty cat? Here, kitty. Here, kitty, 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 kitty. The farm that backs up over here has about 40 cats on it, and they just changed ownership. And I don't think the new guy is feeding the cats the way the old guy fed the cats. So a little skittish. That's where our cat is too. Useless information, but anyhow, I didn't mean to scare him away. I got most of the bark off this last night, and I did a video of it, and it was just too dark for you guys to see it. It was completely black, so I erased it. But it did not peel off bad at all. It probably took me, I'm guessing, 15-20 minutes to get it off. And that gets, like I said in the video that you'll probably see later, the poison ivy and the mud off. And like I said, I still got a metal detected. It comes off easy. I also couldn't find my big debarker. Oh, here it is right here in front of me. It was. But when you start getting into this stuff here, it comes off pretty easy. I'll probably just cut it. Got it rolled over. Let me see where my roll. Well, I'm gonna work on it and come back and maybe load it up on the sawmill with you guys. It's just goofy stuff. You just basically like to see the sawing anyway. So I'm gonna cut the ends off, cut that knot off of it, and if you didn't hear before, I just don't like that's where they dropped it from the tree. I just don't like that stuff. So it looks like it's going to be some pretty nice poplar. Sorry about that cat. He was up at the house yesterday, but oh well, that's nature. We'll see you now. Bye bye. Guess I'll show you guys a little bit of bark peeling. It's only been, once you start it, then you just kind of keep peeling it back. And you got to get the spot down the center. once you got the spot down the center, then the sides start peeling. And it's really not all that hateful, except for I'm in the sun. Then you just start going. You can see how it just starts coming along. You just keep going around. It's a lot easier doing it down here where I can get it than up at the top. And it really makes a difference once you get through to the other end. Once you get through the other end, a little tougher down here, doesn't want to come off. I'm getting into poison ivy right now, which I will go up and take some stuff. Did you guys hear that? I don't know whether that was thunder or what that was. But this is just hard enough. I don't normally take the bark off, but like I said, with the poison ivy on it, now she's good to go. Now it'll go pretty quick. A lot of people use poplar bark as siding and stuff. I'm not. So if you think I am, wrong answer. Look at that bug. That's thunder. Man, hope it don't rain on my parade, or your parade. Alright, you can see kind of what I do. I'll do a little bit of that. It really doesn't take too long to get a log naked. And then I won't have the dirt to contend with. Won't have the poison ivy to contend with. Yeah, there's thunder. Really wasn't planning on that. And I guess I'm doing pretty good because I got a little bleed. Anyhow, I'm gonna work on this a little bit more, but it doesn't take too long. I don't have hardly any time in it at all. Be back in a bit. Well, the storm came in and went out and missed us by a hair, but I put the bobcat away. Once again, if I haven't said it, but you probably have, can you see all the dirt and stuff in there and then the poison ivy? That's why I'm taking the bark off, and it takes about, I'm guessing 20 minutes a log. That one's now naked. I'm gonna finish this one up, and then I gotta go get the metal detector. I guess I did say I put the bobcat away. Anyhow, that's once again why I'm doing that. Leave me a comment down below. Do you think it's worth taking the bark off, saving the teeth, and maybe, I don't know, I might be pushing a little bit on the poison ivy right now. I'm not sure, but I'm gonna go up and scrub like heck after it's done. Oh, there's another thunder. It's around, all around. They said spotty showers, so that's what it is. Bye-bye. Well, I went up the house, got not showered, cleaned up, washed and re-washed. Got everything ready to go. All the things are naked. Now you can't tell it, but there's another storm coming in and the leaves are coming down. So I am going to put the camera away, and I think I'm going to roll the carriage in. I just oiled it up. Don't feel like having everything washed off of it. I'm going to try to get these logs detected. Rain won't hurt them. It'll just wash a little bit of the slime off of them. So it'll all be good. So who knows what's going on the rest of the day now, guys. Bye. Well, guys, I made it in just before this. I wanted to get you a sawing log. I did get a metal detected though, so if it breaks after dinner or dries out a little bit, we'll get you what I said I was going to get you, but I don't saw in the rain. Just an update. Hear the thunder? See ya. Well, I'm kind of rushing here. Call me Putin, I don't know. Anyhow, you saw the rain to come in. Boy, that thing don't look like it's at me at all. That's stupid. Anyhow, I'm having problems with that camera. I don't want to jabber too much. I got to get the saw on because I don't want to make this movie a 5-hour movie, but I could real easy. During the rain, we ran up to Frederick and got a couple errands done up there and came back. And then got the mail and found out I had a bunch of fraudulent charges on my credit card that I never used. So go figure. So we were trying to fix that, and finally I said, look, I got to go saw this log because I promised you guys I'd have a log. So I'm going to take a couple whacks at it. It's a little dark. I think there might be some lightsabers coming in from that direction. Yeah, look at the lightsaber. Anyhow, so I'm going to put you guys right about here at the saw, which is, I don't know, that's about where Mark has it. I don't know. Only because that's where I'm going to do it. First cut is going to be a open it up to a 6-inch face. I already nicked it just to see what I was gotten. You can't, it was so, I got to take it off the stand here. So messy up here. There's a big puddle here, and there's a puddle down there. So I just threw some sawdust from up there to get it so it's not slippery. I don't like to saw when it's this messy. I think that might be a pretty good spot for you right there. I'll try to stay out of the way. That's one thing. When Mark's camera's right here, he's kind of not out of the way, but the tripod is super in the way. So maybe I'll put you here. That ain't too bad. But I'll try to stay out of it best I can. But that's just one of the things. I'm gonna try to get a couple boards sawed off and then maybe do it tomorrow. I don't know. Got almost a 1/2 inch of rain. Tripod's right in the way, but if I put you over on the other side, the lightsaber's going to get you. now. I'm cutting these about about 1 inch and 3/16. Good looking board. I wanted that to be the first cut, but didn't make it. So I'm going to flip this over 180. I'm not going to put you through that. So we'll be back in a little bit. All right, here's where we're at. Because the camera's here, I got to go down the other side. I'm at 13 and a half. I'm going to pull one and be a strong 12. I got to move you guys back here for a minute. Look at it going up. Can you see the two different colors? I told you I'd be on a little bit of a strong 12. Some of that. Let's go up and touch off. One at least a 6-inch face. Yeah, that should do it. Alright, I gotta go get that off of there now. cleanup down there. I'll be back when that cleanup is completed. And yeah, I did turn my lights on for you guys. I don't need them. It's plenty good here. So I guess you guys got enough band glitter on your camera. Be back in a little bit. All right, here we go. They're in the way. Hold on. Sawdusty here. Sawdust coming in. Uh-oh, I needed my stick. It's a mess down here. Oh, I gotta bring this back. I have to flip that and start cutting in from the other side. I'll do that tomorrow. You'll catch it on tomorrow's video and maybe start of the next naked log. All right, glad you came along. We'll see you later. See you tonight, I hope. Bye-bye. Oh, hit the like button and subscribe.